Inshallah, Mu'mineen, my friends, my brother and sister, let's stop here so we can go to the comments and questions, and we should have some time to do so. Ya Ali Madad.
Friends, now you have a chance to send your question in the chat room. So we have a couple of questions received in the WhatsApp. So the first question is there any concept of imaginal body after the death, and what role does it play in the upliftment of our soul in the life hereafter? Because as per the Tusi's paradise of submission, the tasawwur of the soul, it says that our imaginable soul or body tend to project and desire things in the hereafter similar to the soul desired in the worldly life before leaving this world, relating to worldly or metaphysical or spiritual desire.
Subhanallah, Subhanallah. So, I'm going to make this question very simple. Question is, क्या हम मरने के बाद भी वो चीज़ें हासिल करेंगे या कर सकते हैं जिससे हमारी रूह को अपलिफ्टमेंट मिले? Simple question is, will we have a body, such a body in afterlife with which we can uplift our soul? Yes. What we would be doing after life? I know normally we cannot imagine, we cannot even think what is our role would be, or our hobby would be hereafter. We will be doing two things hereafter. Two things. We will be acquiring knowledge. Which knowledge? The knowledge of the Imam, the true knowledge. I cannot emphasize more on this word, the true knowledge of the Imam, because that is the need and the purpose of our soul here today in this physical body, and that will be the exactly what we will be doing tomorrow hereafter. There we will be acquiring the Imam Shanasi, the true knowledge and recognition of Imam, and the other action we will be doing ibadat bandagi. बस ये दो काम हो गए, इल्म हासिल करना, इबादत करना. How and why would I say that? What is the function of angels? The function of angels is to obey, ibadat karna, and do bandagi. If that is the function of the angels, and when we are in our soul form, not in a physical form, our total function would be to acquire knowledge and then act on it by doing ibadat and bandagi. Ibadat, itaat, bandagi, gulami. So may our Imam be pleased with us. And inshallah soon after that we will go into his huzur, and inshallah we will be fana fi Imam, because with their knowledge and with their ibadat, without any disturbance, without any physical hindrance, we should be able to become one with him quickly. Inshallah. Beautiful question. Thank you.
So we have another question received in the WhatsApp. It's a little bit long. So a friend is asking, according to Isham's Inan, there comes a stage when Ishq, ecstasy, surpasses the Akal, Ishq Akal Bholaya, and also Imam Sultan Ahmad Shah said that Mansur al-Halaj eventually got intoxicated in the Ishq and lost his sense in ecstasy. So, what happens to intellect during Ishq? Is this kind of stage when Ishq surpasses the intellect valid only during our physical life and not in the life hereafter? So what is the position of Ishq? Does it become non-existent in the life hereafter? Because as you had said, that there will mainly be pleasures and the earnings of intellect that help us to move ahead in the life hereafter to reach salvation. Moreover, in the life hereafter, how can the aspect and position or role of our soul be perceived and operated among the two intertwining aspects of Ishq and Akal?
जी ये एक सवाल था कि बहुत सारे सवाल थे
Some seem like there are like 2-3 questions in one.
जी so I'm requesting someone to share an article position of akal inshallah we will see that in a chat soon okay so there are multiple questions in this inshallah let's tackle because it's a beautiful questions even though it is a multiple question. Okay, the first question about the akal and ishq and especially the reference ishq akal bulayo by Pir Shams. Remember with akal ilm wali रूह दर्जा बदर्जा ऊपर जाती है. The soul with true knowledge increases their level step by step. So the part of akal, the function of akal plays a huge role in arif's marifat. The word I used was arif because the question is regarding arif, is not regarding you or me, and especially me, garib and poor. This question does not apply to me. This question applies to those arifin who have reached such a status like Pir Shams that when they reach to their highest level of marifat, and that's why I call them arif, because arifin are the one who reaches the highest level of marifat. At that level, when they receive the didar at the final stage, what does it mean, didar at the final stage? Meaning there were didars on the lower stages, but at the final stage, when they receive their final didar, he forgets everything. He forgets everything. And he just falls in love with the nur of the Imam. Ishq Akal Bulayo. I'll give you two examples. One of Pir Nasir Khusro, after receiving so much knowledge from Sayyidina Fiddin Shirazi, the Dai Babul Abwab of the time. And then when he have the audience, when he goes to Imam-e-Zaman's huzur, after having one single didar in the blink of an eye, he falls down on his face, crying. Ishq Akal Bulayo. Remember, Bin Nasir Khusro was very, very highly educated, highly respected, highly social and moral personality. He forgot the adab of the court. Why did he forget? How did he forget? Ishq Akal Bulayo. He just fell down. He started crying like a child. In the ishq of the nur, of the didar, of the imam. Second example. When Hazrat Musa alayhi salam went to Kohe Tur and said, Ya Mola, I want to have your didar. Mullah said, you will not be able to take my didar. You will not be able to comprehend. He said, but Mullah, I want to have the didar of your nur. When Mullah gave him the didar and through his nur the lightning on the mountain, along with the mountain, what happened to Musa? He fell down, lost his conscience, lost his intellect, forgot everything that he ever had learned and understood. That's how powerful the nur, the light, the didar was. Ishq Akal Bulayo. I believe in lot of symbols I have given you the answer to your question. Second question was, so what is the position of ishq? Does it become non-existent in the life hereafter? So sound like you are asking, what would happen to the ishq afterward? What happens to the ishq afterward? If you take those two same example, when Pir Nasir Khusro returned back to Khorasan, what did he do? He, with his Akle Kulli, which was given to him by Akle Kulli, the Imam-e-Zaman, with his knowledge, Arifana knowledge and Marifat, he wrote books. He had 30 dais under him who was preaching and teaching the Ismaili Tariqa, the ilm of the Imam of the time, because Arif himself, he can stay in the ishq, babatin, but physically he must return to his senses so he can preach and teach. Second example, the time of the Miraj of Huzur Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when he returned as an Arif Kamil Mukammal, he stayed in the ishq of the Ilahi, but he was to teach and preach the knowledge that he had received at the Miraj. Same with every prophet, Same with every peer and dais. The ishq remains in their heart, but they must return to their senses afterward for the purpose of preaching and teaching. Because ek ashik who is intoxicated in the ishq cannot preach or teach. So what do they? Inside, I know this is a hard concept to grasp. Inside, they stay intoxicated in the ishq ilahi. Outside, they come to their senses and preach and teach. Look at Maulana Rumi, I think that's the best example. He was in the ishq of Shams, but at the same time, look at all the poems, all the nazams, all of the ginans that he wrote. How? He was playing two roles. Inside, ishq, outside, knowledge, akal. So what we just learned from this question, and Qurban, this was a beautiful question. We learned that Arif Kamil, when he receives that ishq, Ali Allah also gives him the tawfiq, ta'id, himmat wa yari to continue his teaching and his preaching. Again, with a lot of symbols, I have given you a complete answer, inshallah. Thank you.
So I don't see any question in the chat room right now. Friends, if you have any question, please unmute your device.
If we don't have a question, we can stop here, and definitely we will continue on the subject of practice and purpose for next few weeks. Our soul and one single goal will be to have a complete understanding of practices and the purpose behind our rites and ritual, our tariqah. And inshallah, I'm sure there will be more questions, and you can always send this question in WhatsApp or to Kamri Sahib or to this Garib and Nachis directly. And inshallah, with your prayers, with your well wish, and with Imams, Khana Vadan and Dua, we will try to handle each and every question, regardless of small or large question. And whoever asked this question today, I truly appreciate from my bottom of my heart. Thank you. Yali Madad, Yali Madad.
Thank you, friends, for joining. Inshallah, we'll see you tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock at Dallas time.
Thank you.
Yali